Hello there, you beautiful internet and you super creatures of the beyond. Welcome back to Underrail, and we're gonna talk to this guy, which is Gib. Dominating day to buy a jet ski, huh? Oh, so we're not talking to him? Now this camera is keeping us under observation, so... Let's go inside, see what we can do. Maybe we can talk to him here? Gib? It's awfully boring without something. Chew gums loudly, folks always think Ray and I are brothers. We're really belly brothers, if nothing else, huh? Then he's not the owner. This is the owner. Ray. Substantial man, substantial smile. He greets you as soon as you enter his domain, inviting you further in with a wave of his hand. Oh, thank you. Hi there, friend. Come in, come in. We're open. What can I do for you? And oily wrench lays on his desk. Only an old smeared rag separating one from the other. You notice it. He notices it. An instant later, it disappears into one of his deep pockets, wrapped in the rag. He smiles. His smile was never gone. That should not be there, he chuckles. Gib and I were fixing one of the 208 for a client of ours. Field repairs. Just got back to the shop. So sorry about my appearance. So yeah, here for a jet, parts, repairs. We can sell ski jets here. Interesting. I'm interested in purchasing a ski jet. You open your mouth, but the voice that is heard is not yours. I'm sorry. Name's Raymond, sir, the owner. Yeah, we're saying. I'm interested in purchasing the ski jet. Hardcore. Well, now, friend, he snaps his fingers. By the way, what do I call you, son? Your name? Bob. Let's go with Eros, of course. Eros got it. He smiles. Now, Eros, I'm gonna ask you one thing now before we proceed. Is this your first jet, or have you owned at least ridden one before? I rode them before, yeah. I'm currently using some piece of junk, more likely Jet Sam than Jet. But now I'm itching to get the real deal. Ooh. That is the rite of passage we must all take, Eros. And it ain't just the coin, nah, you can't just hop onto the beast straight away, right? You'll dominate yourself if you ain't got the experience, can't deny that. We got lots of different jets, Eros. The only question is what you need and how much coin you got. If you're looking for something cheaper, something to get you from point A to point B, we offer a variety of junk jets at your disposal. If you, however, wanna get from point A to point B mighty fast, maybe dominate some ass hats along the way, or return to hauling lots of loot, or just cruise around with style, then maybe you ought to take a look at something a bit better. I'm thinking of something a bit... Show me the good stuff, I'm no zoner. Uh-huh. Ah, that's what I like to hear. Follow him. Here are... Eros. Here we are. Here they are, sorry. I keep this inside because I don't want to risk some assless son of a rat nabbing them. As you can see, there are machines. There are mean machines. We got speeders, fighters, freighters. You know, you came to the right time, as well as really slashed the price recently. Still, do know that some of these can set you back by tens of thousands of kerans. So take your pick. Tell me about the torpedo. Speed. That's all there is to the torpedo. Speed, it's one of the finest examples of hexagon engineering. It's twice as fast as normal, jet twice as light, comes equipped with an XG Turbo Power 999 electric turbochargers, which brings you from not to hardcore in the time it takes you to press the sweet turbo button. It got two engines, baby, and almost no weight. This very jet, is the fastest jet in South Underrail. Let me repeat that: the fastest jet in South Underrail. Can't deny that. Speed, it comes at a price though, and not just how much coin it's worth, but the fact that the frame offers little protection and durability, and that it handles best when you're going in a straight line. Aha. Speed, if that's all you care about, get a torpedo. What about the Blazer? This baby is a speeder. It's fast, light, reliable, has turbo, and looks freaking hardcore. My dad always used to tell me, son, if you got a flame on it, it's badass. That's true. And so far, he's been right. This one is one min machine, and it ain't a production machine. It's unique, one of a kind, custom built by skilled hands and a racer's heart. Oh. Dija knows back in the golden days of jet racing, before pirates started infesting the waters and protectorate starting sticking their nose everywhere. Mike Burnwater, the most hardcore jet racer that ever was, used to dominate these waters. No one could touch him. He died sadly when his steering crapped out him during the race around the core rig. Oh, against the Great Jetso, high arch nemesis, and he hit a wall and died in the explosion. This jet, the Blazer, was his brother's spare jet, but Mike himself did its flaming paint job. This is not just a machine, this baby got soul, can't deny that. Oh, I do like the sound of that. What about the phaser? Another marvel from Hexagon. Even folk who don't like hexagon aesthetic appreciate phasers' mesmerizing brilliance. There's something hardcore about seeing a stream of lights shoot past ya in the dark. And that's what the phaser does best, moving fast and looking stylish. Being the second fastest jet I can offer ya, I think it's clear that this thing has a light frame, lots of power, and an electric turbocharger. Yeah, engage that and off you go, blinding unsuspecting folks. If you want style and speed, this is the jet for you. However, this ain't the jet you wanna be banging about South Underrail. Most of the frame been made from X1 class thermoplastic, which reduces weight but makes the jet a lot less resistant to damage. Uh-huh. And what about the Sharky guy? The Shark is a jet with probably the oddest backstory I have in my shop. It's a custom-made jet that belongs to the vigilante from Junkyard, Gizzy McGold, who go hunting for pirates before the Bacchials started suppressing them. Stories say his wife had been zoned out by the pirates, which is why he went derail and started killing them. From what I know, it started out as a typical junk jet, maybe an old SL model frame, but he put some decent armor on it, installed his triple rocket launcher, which used Harp 1 rockets, and I got them for sale, good components. And then he went hunting. Its speed is okay, but what you really want it's for good armor and dominating firepower. Gizzy got zoned out a long time ago, not by pirate, but by some teenage thug at the rig, after which his jet went from hand to hand before it reached me. The glow. If blazers been made to speed to speed and style, glows been made to zone out in style. Its whole frame has been made, or more specifically, additively manufactured from the high quality X-free thermoplastic, which offers great durability, and due to the advantages of basically printing a vehicle, a unique hardcore appearance, and an okay speed considering the weight of the frame. It comes with XL55 twin lasers, which draw power from the jet primary battery. You gotta watch out to use all of your juice when shooting those things. Ah, twin lasers. The only real drawback is that that it leaves you a bit of exposed. By other than that, it's dominating jet. Can't deny that. Uh-huh. The plasma leviator. Glow's bigger brother, the plasma leviator, is yet another hardcore jet hailing from good old Hexagon. This thing is definitely not as stylish as Glow, but it packs a bigger punch without a question. Instead of laser, this thing got XP39 twin plasma cannon, which draw power from the jet's battery. Yet it's got two, since the thing's a power hog. It's fairly slow due to its heavy armor, and it is the right choice for those who'd rather be trading speed for some extra protection and firepower. Aha. The Devastator. Devastator, the name says it all. Devastator, manufactured by Biocorp Armory, Devastators were designed to be tanks on water and were used by the Underrail Protectorate, equipped with a single state-of-the-art FC2 fusion cannon. There isn't a vessel in the world short of a battleship that can come up against the readable domination. However, in terms of the cost of making one of these, primarily because of the fusion cannon, was too high for Biocorp Armory to mass produce, especially once they figured out they really need anything better than their old trusty cruiser. Around 10 of these have been made, and a few have been purchased by some dominatingly wealthy gentlemen in North Underrail. Eventually, one of these ended up here. What more can I say? It's slow even with two engines. It's devastating. It has two batteries to last a long time. And it's the most expensive jet I've got to offer. The freighter. This jet is for those who got a lot of heavy baggage and a lot of time on their hands. The Biocorp Industry Freighter is a sturdy, affordable jet with two engines and two batteries and an okay protection. It's heavy and it's slow, but even with stock components, it never struggles no matter how much stuff you've stuffed in it. So it goes at a steady pace. Even though, or speed. Even though it isn't designed for towing, it can tow other jets no problem. Hell, I've used one of these many years ago to tow a small ferry. Whoa. And I betcha can use it even tow one of them fat rats yachts. And you might find this surprising, but it's one of the most comfortable and stable jets around. Even when going at top speed, can't deny that. What can you tell me about the junk jets? What are some of the important things I need to know when choosing a jet? Well, it depends on what you want from your jet. But basically, you can break it down into four parts. You gotta consider the frame, that's the most important one, the engine, the battery, and the suppression. There's a bunch of stuff you can get for your jet, accessories and whatnot, but These four are the pipes and barrels. Tell me about the frames. The frame is the jet itself. You can exchange engines and batteries with limitations, of course, and tune your jet to your liking. But you change the frame and it ain't the same jet no more. You want a speeder, you get a light, sleek, sexy frame. You want a fighter, you want it to be sturdy, to have guns and armor. You want a halt loot, room for big engines, so you got a lot of power. Speaking of that, weight of the frame is very important thing because no matter how hardcore your engine it is, the thing's too heavy, you ain't gonna be doing any racing with it. Some frames can support certain components which others cannot, and some can even support multiple engines and batteries. So you gotta better thinking about that as well if you wanna upgrade your jet. About the engines. The engine is what makes the jet move. Now, before I continue, I work with electric only. I say that because there are SJOs out there that do build jets and vehicles in general that got internal combustion engines. Yeah, people use what people got laying about, eh? Anyway, when it comes to engines, things are fairly straightforward, especially nowadays when everything is so modular. By the way, some jets support two engines, so you just connect the extra one, and now you got two. Easy peasy. Um, the better the engine, the more power your jet gonna have, and the faster it's gonna go. You got some limitations on the size and the engine you can put in the jet, of course, which mostly depends on its frame. And some engines use more juice than others relative to their output. Other than that, though, it's just a matter of chasing it out and putting it in the. That's something even a zoner can do if he had the coin. And the batteries? A Jade ain't gonna run on love and caring, it just needs juice. The batteries, what provides that very juice. Pretty much all the jet batteries got the same voltage, so they are interchangeable. Therefore, the difference between batteries lie primarily in their size and their capacity. The higher the capacity, the longer you can drive your jet before needing to recharge. If you can't fit a battery in your frame, you better choose a smaller battery. And that's it. Eros. That's all I've got. You got to know about the jet batteries and the suspension. The suspension is what keeps your jet stable and easier to control. Technically, you can do without it, but let's face it, life's a lot better if you got it. Water is an uneven surface. When even where even when there aren't any waves, you're still riding on something. That's providing a lot of resistance. Suspension helps you improve your ride quality, keep your aim steadier, and make your landing much better when you're bouncing over the waves 100 kilometers an hour. The more important thing is that you make sure the size of the suppression is right from the jet. For the jet, everything else is just a matter of how much coin you want to exchange for stability. Aha. Fine. Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button. Can I take a closer look at the jet skis? Sure. Inspect any jet you like, and feel free to take a look at what's under the hood. Yeah. If you got any questions, just ask. Thanks, I will. Well, these babies look powerful. Let's look at this one. Harp 1 rocket. Rocket meant to fire from the jet ski. Weight 5. Suppression 5. Energy consumption weight 85, so it's not gonna carry too much. What about this beautiful animal? Oh, and we can add an extra engine, extra battery, and suppression. Oh, nice. Suspension, sorry. And probably with the suspension we can add extra weight here. Base piece 220. That doesn't look too bad. The motor. Medium size electrical vehicle engine made. So probably if we have a better buy ski jet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know here. It's quite complicated. Okay, I'm gonna go with the freighter first. Mercantile 5280. Well, congratulations, Ellis. You bought yourself a jet. And here's the key. Okay, let's check what it looks like. Okay, excuse me. So this one has already batteries. One engine, we can put one more engine behind. So if we jump on it and press F, we have tow. Tow another jet or naval vehicle. I can tow any jet I want. Ah, that's kind of interesting. Let me just put it here. Let's try. I stole it! Oh, this is epic! We definitely want this. Obviously, we're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get this. We're definitely gonna get this. I need to investigate further because we can come here, sell jet skis, bam 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 bam. Can I add one more extra ski jet? I'm curious. So if I track this one, but can I add one more? What? That's mine, isn't it? No, it isn't. Are you kidding me? Ah no, I can only get one. Well, shut up. I didn't know that wasn't mine. Yeah, only one at a time. Interesting. Yeah. We're gonna take this. Okay, but definitely. We're gonna be sneaky. Go in, pick one, come back, sell it. Pum 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 pum. Large electrical vehicle engine made by Biocorp Armory. So B-arm hauler. B-arm current 550, 450. And let's see, suppression size. The better the suspension system, the easier the drive can fight and perform other actions that require balancing. We're gonna go buy some parts because we have the cash. Where are you, my friend? Here. We could also kind of steal. Ah. Shelves. Ah, there is a security camera here. Two actually. Plasma cell, fusion cell, a box. Ah, there is one more here. They're not moving though. And one, yeah, they've placed one in every corner. Sneaky bastards. What if I destroy them? Will they be able to notice? Never mind. We have the cash. Why are we being so greedy? Don't have to steal everything. Let's just buy it. What are we gonna do with so much cash? Oh, sorry. Well, okay, you move back. But I'm more than sure that there are some interesting as. What if we look into this into these shelves though? You don't mind, do you? Nothing of interest though. Let's try the other shelf. What about this shelf? Some batteries. Yoink. Fusion cell. Yoink. I don't think we can enter there. Let's see this locker. Can we have a chance with it or is it locked? Oh, it's empty. Disappointed. This camera isn't pointing at this door, but I'm 100% sure it's locked. Come on, mate, move. I would try this cabinet though. Well, let's try this. See what luck we got with this one. Of course it's locked. What about this cabinet? Nothing. This cabinet. Nothing, nothing. Plasma cell. This box. Hacking 80. Come on. Move, 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 move. Do we have a chance here? Yeah, yeah, nope, nope, nope. That one is looking quite annoyed. Are you guys angry? You are very angry. Well, I guess we've taken what we needed. So let's look at the parts that we need to buy. Excuse me. I need some parts. You're in the right place, Eros, because we've got hardcore assortments of engines, batteries, suspensions. From chip to coin melting, we've got it all. Of course, we also stock cells from powering your jets, ammo, and all that. But enough of my yapping. Let me show it what you've got. Not power free. Barms Silicon 350. But you're not having the best. Medium-sized jet suppression, stability 14%. Part size 2. Ooh. Well-made engine. It's a medium engine. So power 325. What the hell do I have on this? So part size 2, medium size battery, 550 energy. Part size 3, power 450. 400 at 100% ratio. Let's see. Show me what you got. Oh, so he has inferior stuff, except the rockets. Oh geez, that's expensive. Yeah, I'm not impressed. You know what? We're not gonna add anything to it. We're just gonna put some batteries inside here. Oh, and the stability one. Actually, wait. Why don't I go to my... Wait, which one is it? This one? Let's not get from the wrong one. I have one that's good. This one sucks. This one sucks. But I can add this, I suppose. It's only part 1, but still better than nothing. Actually, no, this one we keep on ourselves. Let's try to sell it, see if we can give it away. Although I think I need to park this one somewhere here in order to sell it. Let's see. So I want to sell this. How much do I get for it? Whoa, 500! This one isn't that powerful. But thank you. Wow, we're doing quite a lot of bank with this. I'm interested. I'd like to look. Okay. I'd like to sell a jet to you. So, you know, I ain't interested in buying no junk jets, you know? The makeshift ones. I'm interested in quality jets only. If that's what you got, just bring it jet inside and we'll take a look at her. There's a button by there's buttons by the jet lift. you can use to raise and lower the gate. So I'm interested in if that's what you got, bring her yet your jet inside and we'll take a look at her. How much will you give me for no? Okay. So far so good. I'm not sure where I'm gonna get better quality stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna take my little bastard with me. Since we want to have a backup there, you know? Besides, we can't sell it, but maybe it can be useful in certain situations. So this one is gonna help us with towing stuff and maybe selling it. We shall see. There are some cool places. Junk jet. Scrap jet. What? Oh, my mistake. Yeah, so we have to be careful with this. Oh, come on! Oops. Yeah, don't drive near. I hate you. Yeah. Don't go near the rocks. So we will go... Oh, look at these beautiful things. But clearly we cannot take those. Box... Well, we can't jump here just yet. I'll come later. Let me... Oh, I did set up a thing here. 1, 2, 3... Oh, we have quite a bit of a ways to go back. Besides, I don't intend to do much fighting in the beginning. With the ski jet, I mean. And besides, we're pretty slow right now. Anybody can catch us. This is why I also take this. Maybe we can use it to go around fast enough. Actually, for mobility, it doesn't matter what ski jet you have, as long as you have power for it. Even the crappiest one can finish the entire game with it. This is more for just dominance. And if you want to do sea battles, yeah, then clearly go for a much better, superior jet. Although you can fight from your jet just as well. Just need to put better equipment on it. And just by doing the quests... Go away, mate. You can also get some upgrades. Well, upgrades, I mean new jets. Well, what can we do? Such is our speed. But we barely consumed any energy with this one. I wonder, this was a scrap jet, right? Yeah, scrap. We don't need it. Still, we got a pretty good upgrade from it. I think if we attack some of those guys, we can get jets, but... Then we get into other issues. We have to make sure that we're in uncontrolled zones. We're gonna attack randos. We'll play it balanced. We shall see. How far away are we from the... we're pretty far away. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna last us a long time. And technically it shouldn't lower its speed based on weight, because it's a ferry. And the ferry also has some other advantages as well. But yeah, well, we'll discover that. I really love the mechanics of this expansion pack. It's just wow. It really shows how much devotion and love these developers have for their game. Because they could have just reused the same mechanics over and over and just add a bit of variety, and that was that. No, this is like an entirely new sub-game in a way. Hello, my friends. Did I spook you? So we want to go north. Now let's go somewhere around. Yeah, that's not very good. Well, whatever, I'm just gonna leave it there. For now, it's of no use to us. Oh, snaps, I wanted to take what was on inside of it, so we're gonna take this beautiful garbage of ours. And we'll go exploring pretty soon. We'll go exploring. But first, let's visit our friends. Let's try to sell some stuff. Take it easy, you know? There is no rush. Actually, yeah, but we'll use this later. Let's see, I wanna sell this. And I wanna sell this and this. And that's about it for now. We need more batteries, the cell batteries, the plasma fusion batteries to make more bolts, MK3. I think we are pretty much set, although I would like to take this. Wait, this is MK5? Whoa! I didn't even realize there was an MK5. Oh well. You seem to have they seem to be having another discussion that are unaware of your presence. Listen to the conversation. So Marky, now that you've got access to the keep, what's down there? Well, I've yet to go there myself, but from what I understand, the ground level contains a lot of fried equipment and an elevator, while the lower level has a few offices and access to what seems to be the shelters of the evacuation tunnels. The elevator won't descend further, so who knows? Maybe there is a vast military installation down there, just like Professor Oldfield had thought. But despite all this, there is a lot to discover. Seegers working on recovering the data from the computers. The dusters are sorting the personal items, and Doc Savage is inspecting the bodies of NFT soldiers. It seems they were neutralized with mutagen gas, and well, it's a risky scene. It's a grisly scene. Mutagen, huh? Zoned out with mutagen. Guess the Biocorp has been in the mutating business for a long, long time. It appears so. It was Seeger who told me that actually, and he told me that they killed each other before disintegrating. The soldiers, he You know, he conveyed the disgusting image pretty well. And you know how squeamish he is. Wimp. Those men, they must have died in great pain, but what they were what were they while they were still alive? That seems even scarier, he pauses. Now that I think of it, there aren't many things worse than being turned into an agonizing monstrosity mauling in blind range the people you fought alongside of, your brothers, friends, and comrades, only to join them afterwards, one piece at a time. Hey Marky, listen. Us Southerners pretty much live with mutants here. We got all junkyard, we've got them lurking in all the facilities all over the south. We even got them in Core City sewers, them Marky. They're in the sewers. You could travel to Core City by ferry, take a wrong turn, because one stupid zoner misdirected you, and you end up being zoned out by humorous people that bait in what the city had eaten and zoned out the day before. Look, it's obvious, man. Seeger's story has gotten to you. The way you talk about it, I can tell. What I'm trying to say it is don't think about it too much. Oh, the nasty hardcore thing I've seen in life, it hasn't gotten to me. I'm just, hey man, listen to your tone. I was a little junkyard kid, yeah. Was way before I moved into Core City. When I had a close encounter with a horrible beast. Horrible, it was huge, fat, gross, deformed creature. I was in the shack with Jumbo, my 6-month-old brother, who was sleeping in the old sofa. When it came through the door, he makes a sweeping motion. Bam! Open the door. I froze. It was on fire. Its single good eye, the other was long gone, was choking me with burning anger. Yeah, it wanted my blood. And all I could do was stand there, paralyzed, and watch. He stares at Lendelman in silence, consumed by the story. It closed the distance in an instant, and my eyes went up as it stood before me. It grasped me with its big, hairy, oily hands and lifted me up in the air. And it roared at me. I managed to scream these words. Marcus is not blinking. No, Uncle Dave, it wasn't it wasn't me who broke your drill. It was Jumbo. Oh, I should have seen it coming. In retrospective, I should have said Jumbo, because Jumbo couldn't raise his own butt, let alone an HD 999 drill. Sadly, Jumbo never made it to raising his butt at all, and he died from pneumonia a few months later. Anyway, Uncle Dave gave me such a brutal spanking I didn't dare touch, look, or even think about his tools. Not even after a train zoned, I'm out. I thought you were talking about the mutants. You should have seen how ugly the man was. He's my uncle, but damn, his face is hardcore. He starts laughing, lowering his head while still leaning on the table. You know what's going through my head right now? Maybe we should stop trying to learn more about the NFT and instead focus on the crazy mind of yours. I bet we'd learn more interesting things than anything this place could offer. That is very, very true. Deep man, but you wanna know what's even deeper? What? Do do one eye one-eyed people blink or wink? Ah! Well, that's yeah. It's been on my mind ever since I told the story. Remember, my uncle had one eye. What do you think, Aras? Do one-eyed people blink or wink? Ah, winking is just blinking with meaning anyway, so I'd say blinking. Biology. Blinking is an involuntary action, while winking is. I'm gonna go with intelligence. I like this one. They wink. Ha! I like it. I like it. Wink, wink. That's the one. I'll remember that. That settles it. Then anyway, what do you need? Let's talk to Marcus. Oh, you have some cash. That's very beautiful. Can you sell me something? Bum 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 bum. Let's see. I'll take this and this. Geez, that's expensive. But worth it. I hope it is worth it. And you? Oh, we'll get a Tony of all trades, you say? A master of about half. Aha. What about crossbows? Ever dabbed with one of those weapons? Hacking, traps, mechanics, electronics, chemistry, biology, tailoring, mercantile, intimidation, persuasion. Let's go. I'm kind of interested with tailoring. Let's go with the crossbow. Do I know with do I work with a crossbow? He says. I made my own simple crossbow before I had a gun. With it, I shot bats, rats, rabbit, feral cats. Then I made a better one and moved on to hoppers. Then some punks beat me up with and stole it. Then I returned to shooting bats, rats, and rabbit, feral cats. Do I work with crossbows? Tony of all trades. Ah, so he's just explaining things. Hacking. You surely aren't into hacking. Sure I am. That time when I worked at the butcher's, I used to hack and chop them heads off all day. Yeah, little food offs. Buhahaha. Yeah, hacking. Of course, hacking is his specialty. Traps. How about trapping? Done that too. Was taught by the best. In fact, the hunters of Camp Hathor lived there for a few months, actually, in a stranded boat near the camp, but that's hardly worse than sleeping in the camp itself. Then they thought I was, and I quote, pretty damn not so bad for a zoner. Yeah, makes me proud. Mechanical. So you're both quad and jet mechanic, right? Yeah, but the greatest compliment I ever got was back when I was working in quad mechanic. Dirty the whole day, every day, reeking of oil and electrolyte and brew. So I was fixing this dominating eerie Metro Hunter for this well-known motorhead, and I overheard him talking to my boss. I wouldn't take a can of eels from his hands, but damn, this kid's got it. Should have stayed working on quads, but it was them or jets, yeah. Tony of all trades. Electronic. How experienced are you with electronic devices? He speaks with a smug smile. Tell them, Marky. Landlman? Wouldn't let him change my Nefcom batteries. I'll give you batteries up your ass, you lousy wimp. Just you wait. Haha. Tony of all trades. Chemistry. Ever mix chemicals? Oh yeah, back in Junkyard, I was working with Bonzo, Zach, Tuki, and Glenn. Nice guys, hardcore shroom heads. We made fun chemicals together. Everyone around us drug them, and we earned some decent coin from it. But the old saying is there for a reason. Never get high on your own supply. And they did that a lot, so they started mixing something they shouldn't have, and well, Bozo got blown to pieces, and Zag and Tuki, Glenn was just incinerated. Ouch. Me, I wasn't there at that time because I was doing Glyn. Glyn's sister, Nina, she was as fun as the ragdoll. But boy, I'm glad I didn't. I did her that day. Sneaky Tony. Sneaky Tony. Any medical experience? I got my veterinary certificate a few years ago. Well, the certificate was a handshake and a proof for helping the guy neuter his boars, chisel their rocks off. But that was just the informal formality, as I'd been working on his humble ranch, this nice little place overlooking the waterways, on and off a few years beforehand, and learned everything there is to know about pigs and pig anatomy. And since pigs and folks are zoners, are all similar on the inside, I've been using the knowledge to treat people whenever the opportunity arose, with hardcore success. And tailoring, what can you tell me about sewing? Well as the Invictus Dominate, my poor mom had a shaky hand and could never get the thread through the eye, so I picked up sewing before I picked up brewing. A few years of experience, and I was the decent tailor fixing stuff for the locals. In fact, I sewed a couple of dominating dresses for my sister Lily. Yeah. Mercantile, how about the trading business? One of my most recent jobs was working as a door to door salesman for a new line of Cortec vacuum bots up in Core City residential area. They went like derailed. I even sold a couple to the zoner in Core City Housing Corporation. I was thinking, yeah, fat rat society, here I come. Unfortunately, it turns out they had defective power cells and started exploding. Yes, I stayed with the malnourished rats. Haha, Tony of all trades. Intimidation. You'd pass for a bouncer. He rubs his bald head. Yeah, did that a few times. It's hardcore when you're starting out. You shine your boots, you brass knuckles, and you're done. Your dome. Thinking you're so hardcore people are gonna be checking the pipes when you're gonna come up to them with your best "I'm a zone you out" face, and then you get run over by this steamed up, brewed out, and 130 kilo roid tray. After a while, I got tired of washing my own blood from my t-shirt. Ouch. But I was once a scarebat for a day. This guy was trying to keep bats away from his mushrooms. I put on that face, and no bat dare coming near. Ha ha ha. Persuasion. How about acting? After a couple of days here, I could do everyone at the camp. Voice, mannerisms, the whole deal. Check this out and see if you can recognize anyone. La di da. Here we go. He puts out an austere expression. Lendelman, I hate you because my mother never let me have fun. Then he lets his face drop. Another savage joke. He sighs. Then he brings his fingers up and thumb together into an O shape and puts them over his eye. Oh, goodness me. I say, and if I may be so bold as to comment on another man's appearance in a strictly honest and objective way, I must add, by the caverns, this young Landelman sure is a dashing fellow, dominatingly hardcore. Then he grabs an imaginary tea flask of coffee and returns his head through where his dreadlocks or hair in general would be. K, Xin, Xer, Xes, Xtra, Inkso, Xi, Xel, Xa. He turns his head aside, eyes closed, head blow, and he speaks in a whispery, husky voice. I never asked to be a part of this freaking imitation. And lastly, he looks at Marky. I wish I was as hardcore as Lendelman. Yeah, right. And handsome, yeah. The bald head. What the? And funny and tough and. Would you just stop already? Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's just funny. Yeah. Hmm. About the jet skis. Okay, we know everything we need to know. Does he sell any parts? No. Whoa, what's this? Steam ball grenade. A special type of fragmentation grenade filled with hard rubber balls. Oh, so this is why we have been collecting those stupid balls. I thought they were for shotguns. Filled with, designated to temporarily incapacitate target by delivering a series of sharp, painful stings, can still be lethal in some cases. Use deal 10 to 15 damage to everyone caught in the blast and stuns living targets for 1 turn if they don't resist the damage. Ah, but it's not super effective. At least on this is 2 turns. Hmm. Not super happy about that. Have cash? You have cash. Maybe I should take the bullets out. The ammo. There we go, we get a little bit extra. Pay up. Do we need anything from you? I need more of those steam thingies. But let's just trade this. And you, Marcus? Ah, we don't have anything for you though. I could get more guns for later use. Although I'm curious, let's go here. Dr. Savage. The doctor watches your advent with nervous, unstable eyes. You notice how he bites his restless lower lip into submission, how his deep breathing waves and wheezes as passing air grazes his nicotine encrusted vocal folds. All the while, his fingers are trepidatiously spider walking in place. What is it now? Out of smoke? Shut up. I mean, listen, I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it. Do you need anything? Tell me about the anxiety and disorder of the southern seem to suffer. No, let's go with you, smoke. You got a problem with that? No, it's just an observation. And he sighs. Never mind, I'm not even smoking anymore. Apparently, because I haven't bought enough to last me an entire expedition, and that damn Lendelman didn't bring me any from the core city. Aha. So where will we get some smokes for you? That is an interesting aspect. I'll have to keep that in mind. Don't see anything of use. Tell me about this anxiety disorder the Southerners suffer. He rubs his temple with trembling hands. I'm okay. I'm okay, continue. Here's the deal, and it's not quite simple. You know what agoraphobia is, right? Fear of big places. Correct. Now, there is a very specific kind of phobia closely related to that one, and it's called megalospellinkophobia. That's megalospellinkophobia, meaning irrational fear of large caverns. or more specifically of being in large caverns, or even more specifically of being in a large cavern because you haven't been in one before. And Southerners suffer from it more than Northerners because, okay, when we first came to South Underrail, we hired a decent number of Southerner as laborers, technicians, guides, etc. Then we came here. A lot of these people, not all, but a lot, began complaining about feeling dizzy every time they'd look up, about worrying that the stalactites are going to fall on them. Generally, feeling like they are exposed and vulnerable, about having horrible nightmares. But that is anyway. The thing is, none of the sec troopers or anyone from the research staff experienced it. Neither did I or any northerner, basically. Why? Then it occurs to me, you southerners tend to live in places that have very little space above your heads. You live primarily in metros, small, low ceiling caverns. Core City is spacious, though, but it doesn't appear spacious compared to North Underrail. Well, this sits in the middle of the massive cavern. We've used, um, we're used to that, but most of you are not, and some of those can't handle it apparently. So that's what all the fuss was about between Chef Briggs and Lendelman at the docks. They were arguing over the man who suffered from this megalospellinkophobia. You got it. Chief Briggs was very angry with Lendelman over the people he found. Lendelman couldn't have known this was going to happen, of course, but damage has been done. It was serious, very bad for productivity and morale. This man couldn't have stayed here. They would have gone absolutely mad. So this phobia is the reason why you need these new people, laborers, and at least mostly some did it. Um, well, the ill ones were returned home, and that is why I need to closely monitor your people. We don't know who can handle this and who can't. You feel funny, you talk to me. Got it? Gotcha, doc. Take care. See you too. Gotta look for those cigarettes somewhere. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna stop picking these things up. Kind of want to sell this. Oh, can I sell it? To you? Ah. Well, maybe later. We shall see. For now, I'm just gonna place it in here. Um, Maybe I'll do some chemistry stuff later on, but I need some ampullets. I'm gonna leave this here, and this one as well. The rest can be taken away. Maybe I'll bring some more stuff. I'll also take you, because I don't need to make grenades here, I have plenty. I could sell you, but I think everybody's out of cash. Well, I'll take you on my way either way. Well, I don't know. For now, I think we're pretty solid. And I don't know. We shall see. I brought myself the hopper meat. Yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna start exploring a bit the areas here so we can complete the map. Actually, we can't because there is maybe this way there is something, I'm not entirely sure. But clearly, we have to avoid the snakes. So, we're gonna get acquainted with whatever we have around the southern part. Then, we're gonna climb these areas around and see what we can get. Clearly, we're gonna make sure we visit the things that the dog has told us to visit. But we also have to keep in mind that attacks can happen, so we'll have to be in the region and reach quickly. We shall see in the next episode. You guys stay awesome. Catch you later. Bye 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 bye.